3-8 are the shots back on the ice.
I tell you, one guy who's working it is Mike Babcock behind the bench. He's pacing, he's yelling, he's talking, and he understands, as you said, Glenn, like this kind of shot, a little bit of a deflection, a nice reaction by Price, but that one, you never know. All of a sudden, it sneaks by you.
And if I'm Price, I'm just playing the clock. Get this to 5, get this to 3, get out of this period.
The Latvians continue to survive. 31-9, the shots on goal. Still 1-1 in Sochi. Kristers Gudlevskis makes another save, and it takes him a while to get back up.
And with John Tavares not in the lineup, you've seen a number of different lines there. And you saw Bergeron, Sharp, and Nash. Another high shot that he was able to not only make the save, but hold on. And here you got Marty St. Louis. He seems, in this period anyways, to be staying on that line with Kunitz and Crosby.
And the goaltender Gudlevskis decides he better stop play as he pounces on the puck.
And he got bumped again. Jamie Benn followed up what Perry did earlier on, and he got himself into position and had a bump. Watch, right off the faceoff, goes hard to the net. Goaltender comes out, and there's the contact he wanted a call on.
He's speaking to the referee right now.
He's outside the blue paint. As long as he's not in it, you can't bump him, so stay in it.
Jonathan Taves to Team Canada. Scott Russell coming up with all of that bobsled action and another Canadian goal. Are you nervous? And Gudlevskis was looking for it, but it had hopped up in the air off the netting, stopping play.
It was going in. That was tipped by Perry. There's no chance for that goaltender to see that puck.
Sidney Crosby down on one knee with the hand way down the shaft of his stick, trying to get that one as it handcuffed him a little bit. That's been the story, isn't it? Just a little bit off. Lots of good efforts, lots of good chances, but looking for a break to get the go-ahead goal.
Pete?
Well, the Latvians maybe don't have the NHL players, but they do have some continuity. And one thing Ted Nolan's been able to get is these guys to buy in. But they also have 9 guys who play on the same team together in the KHL. Dynamo Riga, 5 of the 8 defense play on the same team. So there is a good... Well, there are moments that stand out in time of sacrifice. This is one. This is an absolute rocket of a shot off the side of the leg as Getzlaf gets himself out of the way. Oh, hits him right in the hip area. And somehow able to get himself back up and into the play.
He was just boxing out. He had no intent to block it. And you're not facing
Thumb forms around him.
And Getzlaf and Ozolich going hard at each other. This line has been an absolute handful. And all around the net this entire game. And you know the frustrations there. They're just in search of a little puck luck. And to this point, they just haven't been able to get it. What a save by Carey Price. 5-hole was there for a split second, and then the rebound in front, Price battled through as well to get a body.
It's Lars Darzens who scored a couple of big goals last night as Latvia advanced and scored the first goal of this game.
So you got to be careful here off of every faceoff.
Yeah.
You really do.
Watch the bench.
And who got a piece of it and knocked it up with a quick little passing play. Interesting choices here, guys. You know, we've said all night it's the Getzlaf-Perry line that's probably been the most effective, but going with Crosby here with Kunitz and...
Still loose, but the referee lost it and stopped play. And every time the whistle goes in front of the net, there are at least 8 players around the goaltender, Gudlevskis.
Bartulis makes the good play here. Cuts off the back door, and does he put his hand on the puck?
Oh,
almost again.
Kristers Gudlevskis. What a day. And Gudlevskis makes yet another save, but Canada finally has a 2-1 lead with 2:59 to go.
Can't even imagine. I stopped counting scoring chances at 24. What would they be? And what would Latvia have had for scoring chances? 4 at the most? So a pretty tidy game, just not on the scoreboard.
Couple of dandies, though, and as I said, Carey Price, to his credit, was solid when needed.
Gudlevskis is going to take a seat on the bench, and he'll be happy for that. 6 attackers for the Latvians.
From Taves,
Wasn't
on
it?
the last sequence. Here it is here. Absolute sacrifice. There are 3 Latvian players in front of the net. You just don't want to have anything get through per chance. Bad bounce, bad tip, a puck that's not seen by Price, and the score would be different than 2-1.
Yanis Brooks to face off against Patrice Bergeron.